Hi, and welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Melissa Leroy. I am a certified holistic nutritional practitioner, and I currently work with Dr. Joseph Picone at Foothills Wellness Center. So welcome to week 8 of the 52-week Eating Healthy Challenge. We have some great, exciting recipes and a menu plan for you this week. If you've not had a chance to check out the menus, this is your first time checking out the YouTube videos and the recipes, we would like to invite you to check out our Facebook pages, Foothills Wellness Center and On Fire Healing. This is where you're going to find the weekly menus, recipes, and the link to more great YouTube videos like this one. So the recipe that we're working on Sunday afternoon in the kitchen today is going to be our make-ahead spinach mushroom quiche. So this is going to be what we are going to eat on all week long for our breakfast, our grab and go. We're going to go ahead and bake it and then pre-slice it so it's ready to just grab out of the refrigerator, pop in a cooler, and go with us early in the morning. So let's get started. Many of you may have remembered that 2 weeks ago we did the gluten-free English muffins, and we actually used Anna's pie crust mix. So we used half of that mixture. So we're going to use the other half today to make the crust for the quiche. So we're going to follow the instructions on the back of the package, except for since it only requires half of the mixture, we just cut all of the ingredients in half. So the finished product, we actually just put it in a pie shell. We let it rise for just a little bit. We used half of the yeast packet, and as you can see, we've got a great texture here that we're going to put then the quiche filling in and finish baking. So let's get started on the quiche filling. So we're going to start with 4 eggs. I'm going to add those to our bowl here. To the egg mixture, then we're going to add a half of a cup of plain Greek yogurt. Just going to mix that right in here. We're going to just give this a quick little whisk here before we get too many more ingredients in the mixture. The Greek yogurt tends to kind of stick to itself, so we want to get it to where it's broken up just a little bit before we put in any additional ingredients. Good, that's looking really nice. And I've gotten to where even if I'm just making scrambled eggs or an omelet, I'm going to put a little bit of maybe a teaspoon to a tablespoon of Greek yogurt. It's wonderful, and it tastes fantastic with your eggs. Gives us a little additional boost of protein there as well. To that then, we're going to add 4 ounces of sliced mushrooms. So I've just gotten the sliced mushroom, the organic sliced mushrooms here in a can. I'm just going to add those to our quiche mixture here. If you're not a fan of mushrooms, you can simply eliminate that ingredient. That's perfectly fine. To that then, we're going to add 3/4 cup of Swiss cheese. Now, if Dr. Picone was here, and if you've attended some of our cooking classes before, always make sure that you are going to purchase whole block cheese. You're going to find this actually in the deli section, not the dairy section. So go ahead and shred your own cheese. This just ensures that it's less processed, and as Dr. Picone says, you're getting a workout and burning some calories while you're doing it. So, good advice. We're going to add then 3/4 cup of shredded cheese, Swiss cheese, to our mixture. Make sure we're getting all of that good cheese in there. We're just going to simply just kind of fold in these ingredients with our whisk here. You can see that this is starting to thicken up a little bit. That's wonderful. Now, the final ingredient that we are going to add in is going to be 10 ounces of spinach, so fresh spinach. You want to make sure that you lay the spinach out in between 2 paper towels. You want to get as much moisture off of the spinach as possible. You can also use frozen spinach. If you're going to use frozen spinach, again, go ahead and take that out of the package. Make sure and make a little basket with paper towels so that way you can squeeze the spinach and get all of that juice off into the sink. So now we're just going to take our whisk and we're just going to simply push the spinach into the egg mixture. Make sure that we've got it coated. I want it evenly distributed, especially when we pour it actually into our quiche crust. All right, that's really nice and thick here. It's going to look great. It's going to taste even better. Okay. Now we're going to get our quiche crust here, and we're simply just going to pour it in. You might have to do a little bit of an adjustment here, making sure that we get everything covered. We're going to put this into a preheated oven, 350 degrees. That's going to cook for 40 to 45 minutes until everything, the eggs are completely baked and it's set. Then of course we'll just go ahead, let it cool, pre-slice it, put it in grab and go containers, and we're going to be enjoying this all week long. So remember, if you want the recipe, the written recipe, and if you would like to see pictures of the finished products throughout the week, don't forget to like us on Foothills Wellness Center and On Fire Healing. Thank you so much for watching. Happy and healthy eating.